Hello everyone, I'm Natalia Bilbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. The ever-present danger of fire is one that all Angelenos have to contend with, especially in neighborhoods near the canyons. Councilmember Nithya Raman partnered with LA's fire department and My Safe LA to host a wildlife safety fair for the community in Los Feliz.
I want to thank My Safe LA and the Los Angeles Fire Department for being out here today and for doing the work every single day to keep Angelenos safe.
We are out here at the Lycée School here in Los Feliz for a wildfire safety fair in partnership with My Safe LA and the Los Angeles Fire Department.
My Safe LA produces these wildfire safety fairs throughout the Los Angeles area. The number one challenge is engaging people that live, particularly in the canyons and the wildfire urban interface, the places that are so at risk from wildfire, is a bit of a challenge. So we create these fairs with incentive, free food, lots of demonstrations, the opportunity to meet firefighters. We do all of this so that when people leave, they have knowledge that they didn't have before.
Yeah, first time here, but got a lot of reading material, a lot of good stuff. It's all available online, but it's better when you put a face to it and connect to a real human being. So glad they're showing up in the neighborhood.
What we're here to do is to get together and collaborate on how we're going to be safe before, during, and after an emergency. And some of those emergencies might be an earthquake, a flood, or a fire. And really the success in any one of those emergencies is how the people that you see here today, along with the public, collaborate and keep each other safe.
We are in a moment right now where climate change is making the risk of fires more intensive here in Los Angeles. And so ensuring that neighbors have the tools to be prepared is really, really important. So if you sign up for our mailing list, you can make sure that you know when the next one is, and that's at councildistrict4.lacity.gov.
Bringing people together with a shared love of the city and a mission to make it better was the Tom LaBonge way. At the day of service in his honor, LA's Civil Rights Department, city officials, and community members joined with the LaBonge family to clean up and make the city a better place.
Today we are here at the Tom LaBonge Day of Service in Council District 10 with Councilmember Heather Hutt and a number of community members to celebrate the life, legacy, and community of former Councilman Tom LaBonge.
Every day is a great honor to represent this city and this district, so I just want to work hard for the people of Los Angeles.
This is what Tom was all about today. You know, he started with Mayor Bradley in 1974. And he worked for sanitation.
This was Tom's thing. Tom loved doing this every day. Beautification was a big deal for him, so it's in his heart. So we celebrate that always about Tom, always about that.
I think it's good. We're getting out in the city and we're doing something as simple as picking up trash, clearing weeds, and just making the area around us even prettier.
Tom LaBonge was dirty hands in a literal way. He'd get in the ditch and he'd clean up the city.
Regardless of whether it was in his district or not, he was someone who cared about people, loved people, but wanted to make sure we had a beautiful Los Angeles.
He made me feel a love for my community that I felt ashamed that I didn't have. And that inspires you to want to give a little bit more. That's what brings us out here every year now that we have done the Tom LaBonge Day of Services.
He was always out, always on time, always delivering great services with a smile and love.
His commitment was very much to our city, to community, to diversity, to joy, to coming together and working together to make the city a better place.
He showed us the way that I believe all humans, and particularly citizens of Los Angeles, should carry themselves, and we're just here to carry that out, and it's a blessing to be in his orbit and around all these beautiful people from so many different departments.
He was that guy who made a difference in LA, loved LA, and brought people together to celebrate the beautiful diversity of our city.
Don't litter, come out for community cleanup, and help to make our city as shiny and bright as we all know it can be.
An in-person job fair at Los Angeles Trade Tech College was abuzz with meet and greets and on-the-spot job interviews. For those attending this Build Your Future event, the future is certainly looking bright.
We're here on campus at Los Angeles Trade Tech College. We're from Coalition for Responsible Community Development. And we're providing a job fair for our community. It's called Build Your Future. Our focus obviously is to bring higher end employers to our community and to focus in the South LA area.
We are recruiting for healthcare caregivers to provide services for our clients. We've gotten so many really good employees from the Trade Tech job fair, to be honest with you. Every time we come back, it's a great experience. Every person we've ever hired on, they're actually still with us. So it's kind of a good collaboration, right? We're able to get employees, but we can also employ them with great jobs.
We have great employers here. We have unions. We have different sectors that are here. So our focus is for the participants to come, introduce themselves, pretty much sell themselves, right? All the hard work that they've been doing up to this point, where they've attended resume workshops, they've attended interviewing skills workshop, mock interviews. That's good to prepare them to come and meet and build that relationship with the employer and hopefully get that employment opportunity. Our participants are those that come into our Workforce Center wanting to find training opportunities, employment opportunities to build that long-term career.
Don't be hesitant. You know, it takes one decision to kind of change the rest of your life.
You might get hired on the spot, so which is even better. So that's what I like about it.
Building relationships, knowing the community and its concerns. It's all in a day's work for the Los Angeles Police Department. Newton Division LAPD hosted a coffee and conversation event at Inner City Arts to meet the community right where they are.
We having coffee with the police.
We have a monthly event where we have coffee with conversation all throughout different neighborhoods within Newton area, and we try to have as many community members come out, and we have our senior lead officers as well as police officers who are here to mingle with stakeholders and ask questions and answer questions.
They can get to know their senior lead officer, and more importantly sometimes for the senior lead to get to know them. What is their business? Where are they located? What are their concerns?
It's like having a private chat with the police department. You can always come and tell them your concerns about the problems on your community, and they will listen to you.
Without you, there's no us.
If you have a question about crime in your area, about how crimes are investigated, police response times, this is a very easy way to connect with the police officers that patrol your neighborhood and ask them those sorts of questions.
My favorite part about events like this is just coming out to the community, speaking with community members, finding out what some of their concerns that they may have, and also, building relationships. I love to give my business cards out, and so people know who they can contact, and they can put a name to a face with LAPD. We have our senior lead officers who come out, like I said, if there's any questions or concerns that community members, business owners have, we're here to answer those questions and try to let them know that the LAPD is here for them. It's a partnership.
LA Mayor Karen Bass announced that the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, LADWP, has been awarded $8 million in grant funding to help strengthen grid infrastructure. The grant from the U.S. Department of Energy's Grid Deployment Office will be used to maintain and enhance hydroelectricity production. LADWP will use the funding at 2 power plants in Los Angeles to ensure the reliable operation of 3 older turbine generators. $5 million of the grant will go to the Elderberry Dam Works at the Castaic Power Plant operated by LADWP. For more information on this funding, visit mayor.lacity.gov/press. LA City Attorney Heidi Feldstein Soto was honored with the CREO Award by the East Los Angeles Community Union, Telecu, at their annual 2024 Building the Dream Gala. Telecu provides services like affordable housing, scholarships, and leadership development programs to support and empower families and communities. Honoree Feldstein Soto was recognized for her legislative work on behalf of all Angelinos, especially the city's youth. Telecu is a nonprofit organization focused on community development, and this event benefited its Education Foundation. For more information on the City Attorney's Office, visit cityattorney.lacity.gov/news. LA City Council has approved a funding request by Councilmember Bob Blumenfield to expand the services of Safe Parking LA in the West San Fernando Valley. Through Safe Parking LA, the funding of $50,000 will support case management, outreach services, and general operations. Funds will also be used to provide financial assistance for driver's license fees, vehicle registration or renewal, auto repairs, and other expenses. Participants in the program will continue to receive homeless services and support to secure more permanent housing. Contracts with the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority and Safe Parking LA will be amended to provide the program services until June 30th, 2025. For more information on the work of LA City Council, visit lacity.gov/government.
At various times, a drum beat has been a call to action or brought news of an event. In some cultures, the drum beat is considered to be the Earth's pulse. At the Day of the Drum Festival in Watts, there was much to learn and enjoy. Let's listen to the beat.
Today at the Watts Towers Arts Center campus, we have something very, very special for our community.
We are so excited to be here today to be celebrating the 42nd annual Watts Towers Day of the Drum Festival.
The Day of the Drum is all about drumming. All cultures have drums, so that's what we are today, traditional drumming on the stage.
The Day of the Drums is a way of honoring the different people in our communities, bringing people together to celebrate the different cultures, to celebrate the food, the arts, the drums.
Today at the Day of the Drum Festival, I saw when I played, it was a very warm and loving crowd. Everything that I was playing, I was seeing that the crowd was trying to understand it. This was an amazing experience, and I hope to be back next year.
Music is something that brings people together.
These truly are some of the very important cultural treasures that we have here in Los Angeles.
MTO Shahmaghsoudi is an international nonprofit whose members in Reseda make a difference in LA. Their strong spirit of volunteering and contributing to the community was honored with a square dedication in their name.
We're here at MTO Shahmaghsoudi School of Islamic Sufism in Reseda, and today we have a very exciting day because it's the unveiling of the new MTO Shahmaghsoudi Square, which council members Bob Blumenfield and Nitya Rahman have been a great help and a great asset to our community and our school.
It was my pleasure, and it was my colleague Bob Blumenfield's pleasure to introduce a motion in council to officially rename this area MTO Shahmaghsoudi Square. To see a group like this that has anchored itself in this community through a spirit of volunteership has been really special, and everyone feels welcome here.
It's not just a new name for this corner, but what we do is we honor and celebrate a legacy, a vision, and a profound connection that MTO Shahmaghsoudi has nurtured within the heart of Los Angeles. So this is a really great, historic, and joyous occasion for us in our organization.
And it's also a very exciting day because it's the International Day of Peace.
So part of Sufism is the concept of community service and helping others.
And on a personal level, I even want to help everyone in my community who's underserved and needs the help.
International Day of Peace, I think it's essential, especially in this world that we live in and with all the chaos going on, that it's essential to come back to ourselves and to our communities and just really caring for one another. I think service is one of the greatest honors.
I look around, I see so many friendly faces, folks that I've known over the years, and I've been here many times into the beautiful sanctuary and on these really, I want to say hallowed grounds, because it really is beautiful here. One of the things they do, which is great, they put together care packages. And they do it with a lot of care. I mean, they put together these bags that have personal supplies for the homeless or food.
We have a big donation that is going to Inside Safe, Mayor Karen Bass's initiative towards homelessness, and also to Shia's Hope Los Angeles.
Events are really important because it's a really great opportunity to bring everyone together to introduce what our school is, what we do, and get to know us on a personal level and us of them.
Well, we're really grateful for all the guests and attendees, all our nonprofit partners, all the collaborative efforts with the City of Los Angeles, with the council members, all of the organizations. And to be honest, it's a really great opportunity.
How do we keep children safe in the car? What are the rules around car seats? LA's Community Investment for Families Department hosted a safety workshop in East LA to help parents get to grips with car seat safety.
So today we're here at the Weingart East Los Angeles YMCA in our Community Development Center, where we offer a series of workshops. Today we're here for child passenger safety and to ensure that our families understand all the rules and safety required to make sure that their child are safe in their cars.
The most dangerous part in the vehicle is in the front. That airbag comes out at 350 miles an hour, and that pound of pressure, a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old is gonna crush their face. Keep your child in the back. In the back seat, it's safer.
We're gonna have classes here to learn how to install the car seats. So we're grateful to have these classes to be able to learn all of those things and not make mistakes.
Everything's preventable as long as we educate ourselves and try to save a child's life. In the City of Los Angeles, we'll educate through a press conference, and then we'll do workshops, and then we go out and we start doing trainings in the community on car seat safety, hands-on. So we explain to them what is the proper seat, how to install the seat, what is the law, and what will keep their child safe.
We traveled around in a big flatbed truck, so 6, 7, 8 kids, in the back, nothing holding us down or holding us back in case of accidents. So we've come a long way, and yes, I am a new grandma of a 4-month-old baby, which is why I was staring at your baby there. So beautiful. As a new grandmother of a 4-month-old baby, I'm now going to pay much more attention to some of the things that I'd heard that I didn't know before. So I'm really excited about these resources at the Weingart YMCA.
So there are so many benefits into attending educational workshops. Just today alone, every single mom came up to me telling me that they learned something new, that they didn't know. And a lot of those mothers are mothers of multiple children. And so that just lets you know that education is key, and we just have to keep educating our community.
It began at South Park Recreation Center, but Pretty in Pink is now so successful that it takes the Los Angeles Swimming Stadium to hold all the girls. It's the 10th year of this Girls Empowerment Conference, and the program continues to go from strength to strength.
Today we're celebrating Pretty in Pink, a Girls Empowerment Conference.
So this idea for Pretty in Pink was created at South Park Recreation Center, and it started off during Valentine's Day, where we just wanted to give something to the girls and empower them. We noticed that they were struggling with a lot of things, such as hygiene and peer pressure. It started off really small, however, it's grown to be what it is now, and we're so happy to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of Pretty in Pink.
It's really fun. You get to hang out with your friends, learn new things.
a day where it's a day just for them, where we have different sessions. We have girl talks, we have a hygiene session, a yoga session, and just a day where we can empower them, educate them, and celebrate.
Like make new friends and have fun.
We're always trying to be creative and innovative. We're always coming up with new topics. So therefore, they're able to leave each year with something different, whether it's about anxiety, peer pressure, bullying. Each year they come to learn something different, and that's the importance of this program. I hope that each time that they leave, they take something back home with them. I hope that they meet new girls, they network, and realize that all our struggles, we all struggle with the same thing, and it doesn't matter where we're from or where we live. We can all come together and be one.
We have girls that are now city staff that started as Pretty in Pink members. So we're very grateful of the success of the program, and we're just thankful for the opportunity that we have to make an impact on the girls.
Empowerment in Pink. Well done to everyone who made Pretty in Pink such a great event. We were at the swearing in of the new LA City Council president. In our feature story this week, we caught up with Marqueece Harris-Dawson at this pivotal moment to find out more about his work and the priorities he brings to the leadership role at City Council.
Good afternoon. My name is Holly Walcott, and I'm the city clerk for the City of Los Angeles, and it is my pleasure and honor today to swear in Marqueece Harris-Dawson as council president. I, Marqueece Harris-Dawson.
I, Marqueece Harris-Dawson.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
It's a very exciting day. It represents a transfer in authority on the LA City Council and an affirmation of our charge to make the city a more livable place for all Angelinos.
The Honorable Marqueece Harris-Dawson, an internal change agent, and to move from that point and not lose his integrity, his focus, and his commitment to be the voice of the people. It's important at a time like this for those of us who are still community change agents to stand in solidarity, because our city will be the better for it.
Ethical, strong, visionary, principled leadership. That's what Marqueece Harris-Dawson has always demonstrated, and that's what he'll continue to demonstrate as the president of the City Council.
We're just excited about your leadership. You've got the training, background, and experience to do the job. We know you can and know that we are with you, and we're proud of you. Continued success. Keep up the good work.
I'm excited with your leadership because you're an organizer. And just looking at the crowd of the people who came to support you, it's a testament to how that's not all talk, it's real work.
The first half of his first term, he was already authoring Proposition HHH, the nation's largest investment towards ending homelessness. For most of us, something like that would have been a career achievement, and the entire city is continuing to benefit from that work.
What you can expect is a council that focuses on our most pressing issues, homelessness and housing, which are married to each other. We're going to press as hard as we can to accelerate the programs that we already have. We also want to work on making our streets safer. That means having a fully staffed police department, but it also means having alternative responses, like for mental health, for basic nuisances, for disputes, all those kinds of things that we can do in addition to what LAPD does for us.
Council President, thank you very much for being willing to take this task on. I have so much confidence in the future of our city under your leadership, and it gives me great pride to be able to pass the reins to you.
In this week's Things to Do, light up the night on historic Broadway, celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day, and take it to the streets for a ciclovia in the heart of LA. All this up next on Things to Do.
LA's Broadway lights up the night on October 12th with a spectacular array of entertainment. Back after 6 years, Broadway Night Lights is a community festival across 5 blocks of LA's historic Broadway. This Broadway night features a host of exclusive performances and tours of the Los Angeles Theater, the Palace Theater, and the $1 Million Theater. Enjoy musical performances by renowned artists and emerging local talents, as well as interactive installations and glow-in-the-dark activities. There'll be food vendors, a Ferris wheel, a classic car show, a lucha libre stage, and kids zones. Join in the fun at downtown's Broadway Night Lights on Saturday, October 12th, beginning at 3 p.m. and continuing until midnight. For more details, visit BroadwayNightLights.com. On Sunday, October 13th, join the Sunland Tujunga group ST Forward to acknowledge and celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. This cultural and community-centered celebration is rooted in respect for the land. There'll be activities and workshops for all ages on site, along with resources and vendors. Enjoy live music and presentations, a tree planting, and nature plant walks. Traditional arts and crafts and traditional food will also be available. ST Forward was founded by local women to create space for action, anti-racism, and civic engagement with input from diverse community voices. Join the 2024 Sunland Tujunga Indigenous Peoples Day on Sunday, October 13th, beginning at 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, visit LA's Department of Cultural Affairs at culture.lacity.gov/events. Enjoy the streets of downtown LA and beyond without any car traffic on Sunday, October 13th. It's the 56th Los Angeles Open Streets event, Ciclovia, Heart of LA. This one is big and it's entirely people-powered. Presented by Metro, the event begins at 9 a.m. and connects Boyle Heights, Chinatown, Downtown, Echo Park, and Little Tokyo. Enjoy the city's many streetscapes at a personal pace. Use pedal power and cycle or walk your way around. You could also skateboard, rollerblade, or unicycle. Take part in this Open Streets Ciclovia Heart of LA, taking place on Sunday, October 13th from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, visit ciclovia.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacitybview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.